back to your next music theory lesson. In today's lesson, we're going to be discussing stems. When I look at this lesson and I get ready to teach it, I think, music has this beautiful symmetry. There's this beautiful pattern that we see in music if we look close enough. One of the patterns being the direction of the stems and what side the stem is on. So let's take a look at this sheet. Go ahead and print it up if you haven't done so already, and let's get started. Stems are used to help determine what rhythmic note a value will have. By adding a stem to an open note head, you can change the value of that note from a whole note to a half note. So if we just see a note head by itself, and with no stem, we know it's a whole note, it gets 4 beats. If we see a note that's not filled in, but then we add a stem to it, it automatically becomes a half note, and that gets 2 beats. It is also important to draw the stems on the proper side of the note head and draw them in the proper direction. Notes that appear on or above the middle staff line have downward stems drawn on the left side of the note head. Let's repeat that one more time. Find that middle line, so line 3, counting from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, that middle line. Notes that appear on or above that middle line have downward facing stems, and they're also on the left-hand side of that note head. Then, if we go below that middle line, notes that appear below that middle line have a stem that's going in the upward direction, and that stem is written on the right-hand side of the note head. That's as simple as it gets with the stems, so all you have to do is figure out, count the lines, 1, 2, 3, does it sit on or above that line? Then it's going to be a downward stem on the left-hand side of the note head. Does it sit below that line? Then it's going to be an upward stem on the right-hand side of that note head. So go through this sheet and practice some of these exercises, and we'll see you next time.